This conference will now be recorded.
All right, so today is Tuesday, November 26th, and as always, everything that we're going to be talking about today is for educational purposes only, and nothing is intended as any type of investment advice. Okay, so obviously the biggest thing that we see on our list this morning is Dollar Tree. Definitely took a substantial hit coming down from that 115 area all the way down to our 96 level. The only thing is that since pretty much give or take about 8:30, I haven't really seen much that's coming in, much selling coming in at these lows. And you can see we pulled up a little bit from that 96 level. But just not really the greatest show of hand yet. Now we can see, back at this 100 level early at 8. It doesn't take a lot to make a substantial move in this thing. Two prints, you're talking about $100 all the way, $4 move. So just keep that in mind once the market starts to open. What we're really looking for is we're looking for something down here, and we just really have not seen that new selling coming back in. We had some covering coming in at 97. So overall, just a little bit mixed so far. Obviously, the trend, it is definitely has a lot of selling in it, but at these lows, we need to see more selling coming in to show us that we're going to be able to continue down, or we're going to end up coming right back up. Because another thing, if we want to take a look at our volume, if it will work for me, and we look at our volume as this thing was coming down, it actually came down on almost nothing. I mean, there's really not many shares whatsoever. So keep that in mind. No new selling towards the bottom and didn't really come down on that much. So two variables to look into, especially if we start to see some buying coming in. We can actually look at it as buying rather than selling just because of that. So it's a little bit more advanced, but definitely has some things for us to look at. We just need the prints. Next thing looking at is DKS, so Dick's Sporting Goods. We can see made a little bit of a jump coming up this morning. Huge range compared to what it usually trades. It only moves about $1 a day, so that's a very big move coming into the pre-market. But it's another one of those situations where 44, we definitely have some buying coming in. You can see we've had a few different bursts, but it actually started off with selling. We have selling at that 44.50 from earlier this morning. Which is pretty much jumped up from, and it looks like we're starting to come back down. So really what we're going to need to see is some type of newer buying, because that 44, it's just, once again, it's just mixed. So I really would like to see more of something end up coming back in there, because once again, like I said, especially 44.50, that's a lot of selling that we saw coming in. Next one looking at is BBY. So kind of stuck in a little bit of a consolidation, but you can see we definitely got some selling as we've been coming back up. This early this morning, 77.50, we had some selling. So from the bigger print side of things, definitely more selling than buying coming into this thing as it's been stuck in this consolidation. So once again, we just need to kind of break out a little bit and definitely get a better show of hand. And then we have CCXI, which took a gigantic move up. So we can see it closed at our $8 and then just made a gigantic jump into the aftermarket. This morning, I'm a little bit surprised, because from that big of a jump, I would have expected to see just a little bit better trading, and I just haven't seen that at all. You can see one print at 34, just not really many prints at all coming into this thing. And it has a lot to do with the fact that the orders are extremely thin, but we have some really good situations. We just don't have a great story, a great show of hand anywhere yet. And obviously, that's our biggest problem. So really, our stocks on our list are showing big ranges, great possibilities, just need a show of hand to come into there. All right, guys, anything else out there that I missed? An SPR side list, let's take a look. NSPR, which is not coming up. There we go. Yeah, definitely a side list stock, especially holding up above that one level. Volume wasn't terrible earlier; it actually kind of slowed down. So yeah, definitely something for us to keep our eyes on, without a doubt. And SPR, and then let's take a look at V, but I don't see anything. Let's see. Yeah, so if you take a look, I mean, there's just no trading yet. 3,200 shares. Might be something interesting to keep on a side list just to see once the market opens, because it does move on average $5. So definitely something to keep an eye. There's just nothing there yet. All right, guys. So link to classes will be sent out shortly, and I will talk to everybody in the chat. Happy trading.